Hey guys, hello everyone. My name is Tolik. I'm glad to see you. And today we are heading to the parcel service in Ternopil. I've got a job basically at the new post office, and from today I'll be transporting their cargo. These will be various types of cargo, as I was told. So I won't be transporting cargo. That will be between branches as far as I understood. Well, like if someone needs backup, then of course we will take such cargo, my guys, my dear ones. And if not, then I will be transporting large cargo specifically to the company, just like I was transporting before, just like that. Well, I'm lying. I'll die. Paving stones, little paving stones, we delivered here. And now we will take and transport the same. So we will see what kind of work there will be, how much they will pay. My payment is per trip, meaning it won't be like stationary drivers who constantly work directly with the new post. That is, they transport parcel cargo specifically. I will be transporting everything they give me, as this is quite interesting content. And transportation with the new post. They are currently popular, as I see. And in this way, we can have a constant volume of orders, which is very good, which will, accordingly, by constantly provide us with new content. So, boys, let's go for a parcel in Ternopil. Let's see what kind of cargo we have there. I have 80 kilometers to drive to Ternopil from this point, so in about an hour, give or take, I think, we'll be there. As I mentioned in previous episodes, there is a shortage of truck drivers currently in Ukraine. Therefore, there is a large list of jobs, and you can work at Silpo, Seoul, or Epicenter. But I'm not sure if they will have the same volume of work as provided by Nova Pošta, because Nova Pošta is a large enterprise that constantly has a volume for transportation, as we all know well, since everything is transported through Nova Pošta. I use it myself. Darn. This is the second time I'm caught on this camera. And it's unpleasant here. I need to remember this place and really slow down here, as there's a 50 miles per hour limit, and I constantly get fines from this camera. So we set off from Vishnev, and now we're heading to Ternopil to see what cargo they'll give us. This time, it's very interesting, to be honest, since I just started working. I'm very curious about what's there, how it is, and where it will all lead us, how valuable and interesting the cargo will be. I think, well, like if I got a job at Nova Pošta to directly transport such cargo, I think there's no problem for anyone in our country to get a job at the post office. Especially since Nova Pošta is in every city and practically in every village, which of course is really cool and very convenient. Yes, let's go here. For overtaking, we have a limit set at 70 here, and well, maybe I won't manage to overtake everyone, but here I will fit in clearly. Yes, great. Here you can overtake. If anything, I fit in behind the truck again. and I'm heading to Ternopil without a load. It would have been logical to take something as an additional load, but since I have tight deadlines, I was afraid to take anything. Because they also offered a load here, but still it's risky. And the only downside of Nova Posta, in my opinion, is that they are very, 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 and whether strict and precise deadlines. Like if they said you have to arrive at 16:10, you have to arrive at 16:10. And it's difficult because the road is the road. And if you don't allocate some extra time for it, you might end up with a fine. We have enough fines for expensive boys, darlings. So we go for an overtake here. Elcan service or something. Well, I don't know what kind of company this is, but it's probably not ours. Because I haven't encountered it. I can't overtake it. Not in any normal way. The guy is going... So now a truck will pass here and I will try again, but I see that he doesn't yield at all. And I'm driving 90 miles per hour. It just won't go more than 90. My swallow. For now, let's see what happens next. So here I went to overtake. He slowed down. Maybe he will turn, but I don't need to turn. So we just overtook him here. So what do we have here? Well, the views I have, of course, are not as nice as in the States, but it's my own native, so something like that. You see, in general, along the routes as you go, what do we have? We have forest belts, we have fields, and nothing more. But it's familiar. I have approximately €10.29 in my mono bank account. And of course, that's not much. For the truck loan, I have to pay a $5,000 per week. Without the truck loan, well, you have to understand it's impossible. So I immediately took out a loan and we bought this truck together. You already know all of this. I'm very curious about what the cargo will be. The main thing is that it's not parcel delivery because yes, there's a fine. The traffic police were there. Yes, with parcel delivery, if you take it, then it's problematic. If you constantly take parcel deliveries, they might push you onto a route, and that's obviously not good. I don't want to deal with routes, and firstly, they pay less for them. And secondly, well, if I'm late with my regular cargo, I think somehow it's possible. With those to whom I will be delivering a large cargo, I can arrange so that, well, they don't complain, telling them there was an accident or some issue. A flat tire here and there, and it's okay. But if you're constantly going parcel, then of course the receiving operators record all this, and there's no way to talk your way out of it. So if it becomes a habit, you might even get fired. Because the contract was given for signing, and the contract, well, it's really big. Honestly, I didn't study it in detail, like, for what's the point of studying it in detail if I don't understand it. So I just skimmed through it. I looked at the salary for the kilometers covered, and basically everything was okay, so I signed it. And that's it. Yes, we passed Ternopil. Well, as for passing, we entered the Ternopil region. Now we'll speed through a few villages. And basically, we'll be there. We've covered half the journey. Again, the Ternopil stone. Can't do without it. It's nice in Ternopil, I don't know. A small town, quite nice. Quite nice. I don't know, in my opinion, we don't have any bad cities at all. There are an association with cities that's not very good, but this association is because of, well, bad roads. What more do we long-haul drivers need? Just a good road and fuel not getting more expensive. Yes, here we need to slow down a bit to 70 because, God forbid, there's a camera. We'll get caught again. We need to drive more carefully to avoid fines. So we go at 70 and it's fine. Ah, here it's marked for 90. Here we can speed up a bit. We'll try to drive as carefully as possible to pay off our loans as quickly as possible. It's a bit bumpy, but it's okay. Like, the road here is good. I don't know, I have no complaints about the road approaching Ternopil at all. The road is smooth, you see. We're going great, by the way. We're going very fast. Almost all the markings. In the Ternopil region, it's 90. Where there are pedestrian crossings, of course, we slow down to 70, but otherwise, no complaints. I practically know this road already. Almost learned it, meaning soon. I can really drive to Ternopil without GPS. Especially if we keep making trips for Nova Pošta, then we'll remember the road to the parcel loading points. There's no problem at all. And later on, by the way, we can take a couple of orders from Epicenter, a couple of orders from Silpo, and compare the prices, compare who pays what from the company. Maybe it will be more profitable at Epicenter, maybe more profitable at Silpo, or maybe neither of them will be able to provide a constant volume, and it will be more cost effective, despite the fact that their kilometer will be cheaper than at Nova Pošta then. The volume will simply cover everything. Such a small village. Look, we just entered it, and now we've already exited it. Literally there, what? The gas station stood and a few street forks into the village, and that's all. Just miniature. So here we see ongoing repair works going on. As always, in Ternopil. Constantly being repaired. But that's good. I've said many times that it's better this way. Yes, boys, you all remember, right? Yes, on the detour, I knocked down the sign. Again, but better the sign than the car. For the sign, the fine isn't that big, something around 3,000 hryvnias. And if, I hit a car, then you understand yourself. There will be problems with insurance. So, no, I wouldn't want that. Let's slow down to 50 ahead. The police are coming. We won't take risks. Slowly we'll go. The main thing is not to get fined. I can't even overtake them because we're going 50. Both me and them, yes, well, they sped up, that's it, and I can speed up too. 90 on the marker, and off we go. Pedal to the metal and let's go. So, how's my fuel looking? Well, the fuel is steady. That's what's great about having a 1200-liter tank in your car. You really don't have to worry about needing to refuel somewhere. Yes. Ternopil? Okay. We're entering the city. And straight to the parcel office. Here, again, there's a roundabout. There's some construction going on here. They're building something. Let's go around the circle. Oops. And to the right, okay. Yes. Bodenchik, there's a speed limit exceeded by 15 kilometers. Wow, I really sped through the city. Even though the marking here already goes to 70, and everything's okay, but I had to get caught by the same camera again. Yes, the GPS indicates by distance that I have about 12 kilometers to go. I'm not exactly sure. I seem to have set it directly to the new post office. But the very fact that we're almost there. Slowly, because it seems like on this bridge. There's also a camera, so to avoid taking risks, it's better to take it easy. Yes. The marking here is 130, which is too much for us, of course, but we can go 90 and immediately switch to 90. Exit. No, I like this, of course. I don't know what it is for them. Well, most likely it's a hotel, but there are no signs anywhere indicating that it's a hotel. Here's a nice sign. I like it. I definitely like these kinds of billboards. So, I don't see that we will slip through here. We won't slip through. Well, where are these cameras? God, in Ternopil, there are cameras at every turn. No matter where I go, they find me everywhere, and I get caught everywhere. So, here I have another exit. To the right, Well, they dropped the package. Of course, not at the best logistics center. Although the junction is right nearby. But, well, it depends on which side you're coming from. Let's say. If I were coming from that side towards Turnapil, it would be convenient, no doubt, but as it is, I pass the whole place. Boom. Pit. A pothole. Just imagine I'm driving and someone from my subscribers might live in this house. Very cool. Yes, Kiev is to the left, but we need to go right. So we have a new post office here because I haven't been here even once. Uh-huh. I see I need to drive further. As I said, I didn't set it directly to the new post office. I see on GPS on Google Maps that they are a bit, ahead. Yes, a red light. We need to wait. So we have a large street on the right, and the new post office is straight ahead. New post office branch number 10. We'll see what we have there for packages. At branch 10 for work. I used to live like that too. Yes, queues. Let's see what we have here for work. But we will review this with you in the next video.